back. We are live from Los Angeles with Good Morning LaLa Land and the three beautiful soul sisters and authors of the Daily Soul Sessions.
Yes.
Welcome to the show. Good morning.
Good morning. We had to get all your names straight. You guys are like the Wonder Woman twins on whatever.
And they're all so beautiful.
Tattoo our names to our foreheads.
Right? Well, yes. Casey, Cara, and Kate.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. So Kate and Casey were twins, identical twins, and then our older sister Kara. So yeah, it's fun to be here.
Wow.
You all had babies like at the same time?
Yeah, we did. We have. There's 6 kids under the age of 4 between the 3 of us.
Wow.
So,
It's a busy time.
Your parents are like,
yeah, they're
like, don't come over for another
we need to sleep.
But you could have a really awesome basketball team or half of a football team.
Right. So it's so much fun, and they all sing. So we're musicians, and we like are forcing music on.
yeah, have fun. I just want to say that your books they're adorable.
Thank
and
you.
I wish I had had them when my son's 22. So I wish I had had those books when I was, prego.
That's why we ended up writing them, is because we wished
They existed.
They existed, because so many books are just about the science of being pregnant, and your kid's the size of a lima bean, and you're going to expect stretch marks this week, and you're like,
and you won't be sleeping and blah blah.
what about me? Let's stay mindful, let's stay soulful, let's come back to ourselves a little bit.
Yeah, talk about programming. You're going to experience this. Well, maybe I won't.
Right.
Like, yeah.
And becoming a mother is such a momentous change in a person's life that you have got to hold on to you, or it's all out the window. And so that was really important to us, to creating this book that gives moms a chance to have a consistent and short daily practice of just being mindful and staying true to yourself.
Because they really don't talk about it. Like, if you struggle a little bit with pregnancy or being a mom, with the grind of it, you're not allowed to talk about it. It's like this taboo thing.
Oh no, but I still have my children. There's always this qualification.
Yeah, and that's what I struggled with. I couldn't find a place to talk about it, and so I just started. I lost the music a little bit when I was pregnant, and I started writing these soul sessions, and I sent them to Kate, and she said,
Right.
This is exactly what I was looking for.
I don't write books.
I don't think people realize how hard it is to be a mom until you kind of come out of that first couple years or something. Like, how's that struggle? But how have you guys been able to manage your talents, your all this? I mean, writing a book and having a little kid, like, what?
And music.
Well, you guys were talking about the wall of fire earlier. Sarah, is so
Inspiring, I know.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I think when we got married and became pregnant, our priorities switched, and we no longer were touring with music and doing all the things with music, and that was a wall of fire for us.
Yeah.
That was a, what now?
What do I do now?
Oh my goodness.
And not thinking my life is over. Like, it was getting through that break of, I've been so focused on this career path, this dream of music. Now it's kind of ended for a minute. Is my life over? And no, I mean, look at what happened next. So just staying as genuine with yourself and staying as spiritually focused with yourself so you can take the next journey, because there's always another step. No matter what is happening, there's always the next adventure.
I love that in the press for the book, you say you're an artist of a new life. That's so incredible. As an artist, to be able to create that life beyond just creating music, it's so beautiful.
I mean, in a way, pregnancy is the most creative time ever, because you are creating a brand new life. And then when you step into motherhood, it's shaping these kids. We are their first role model. So if we don't teach them how to dream, how to go after whatever they want, how to stay in the moment, work hard, and choose joy every single time, I mean,
Who will?
Oh my gosh, your children are so lucky. So what was it like growing up with 2 twin sisters?
It was awesome and amazing. We were all in music growing up, and so it was really fun to get to do it all together. And we never felt, people always say, did you feel outshadowed by your twin sisters? And never. We've always had a very close, wonderful family relationship. So.
Well, and family is really important to us, and we want to, with our tribe of mamas, we want everyone to feel that we're all a family. I mean, family is so essential, a sisterhood, whether or not you're blood or not. It's so important. And so we've loved going on this new adventure with Kara, because it's a sisterhood, and it's great.
I love that there's sisterhood in motherhood.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
And the fact that you were all on that journey together at the same time.
It's been the biggest blessing.
Well, and motherhood can also be super lonely. You're surrounded by so many children, but you feel so
Alone.
isolated.
Sure.
Especially in this early stage. Maybe it changes a little bit as your kids grow up. I haven't gotten there yet, but
There'll be a new book for that.
stability that you didn't expect from motherhood?
I would say the feeling that sometimes you're really bored, and I hate that word boredom because I'm like that. Well, then you're just lazy. Like, go out and do something.
Yeah.
There's a million books to read and a million. But when you have these little kids that,
Napping
or they're playing with this one toy all day long, and they need you to keep putting it back.
We watch the same show like 50 times. You're like, really?
Exactly.
And so Barney should be shot.
No more Caillou.
So those nitty gritty
Please.
moments, but being honest about it. Like, yes, it can be boring. It can be lonely. That's why we have to do the work, and you have to have these like little things in your life that are just for you. Because one day they will be gone and grown, and you're still that same woman inside. So.
Well, just so you know, my son's grown up, and all the stuff that you're telling your kids now is going to come. You're like, oh, they actually were listening. They heard me.
Seeds took root.
So I'm so proud of you, ladies. I mean, this is such a huge blessing to so many people. I'm just thank you so much for all of your work, and I'm sure it's coming forth in all of your music and lyrics and everything else. I'm assuming as well.
It's given our music a new life because we're working on a lullaby record, and so there's just all these new paths that come from following your heart. I mean, we self-publish these books. That was another thing. Like, you got to do all of that research and figure it out, and you're just so proud of yourself when it's done because
You took the
I did it.
Yes.
It's another baby.
So we
Yes.
can do it.
Right?
We can do it.
You can do whatever you want.
And you can own the content that way too.
Yeah.
The words don't get, manipulated
Exactly.
and changed in order to just.
Because you want to be as authentic as possible, right? And sometimes when a whole bunch of people get involved, it starts to
Right?
dilute.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Well, we're going to take a little break. We come back. Guess what? We're bringing back Sarah. So let's take a little break and stay tuned. We'll be right back.